I think that after witnessing so many circumcisions and the Metzitzah, I think that's what I associated with that, and I sort of thought like, gee, this guy performed Metzitzah on me, like that's really get me really angry. Metzitzah is a practice that Orthodox Jews do when they circumcise baby boys. After they cut off the foreskin, the moil, the circumciser, sucks the blood from the penis to sort of clean the wound. This practice really shocks people when they first hear about it, but it's a rigorously defended practice amongst Orthodox Jews.
It is a sacred and celebrated Jewish tradition, the circumcision or bris of newborn boys. But among some Orthodox and Hasidic Jews, there's a controversial element. A moil uses his mouth to suction blood from the wound.
In a unanimous decision, New York City's Department of Health agreed. Parents must first give their written consent before allowing moils to perform a controversial part of the Jewish circumcision ritual.
We have clearly identified that one specific procedure that's performed as part of some circumcisions, what we're calling direct oral suction, can be transmitting infections to infants.
The new regulations, the first in the country, come after health officials identified 11 babies who contracted herpes from the oral part of the circumcision. 2 of them died. The Centers for Disease Control has stated the procedure is not safe.
Not only is it a safe method, it's the safest method.
Rabbi William Handler calls this a direct attack on the ultra-Orthodox Jewish community and its customs, and says government is overstepping its bounds.
Dear Jewish community, Torah teaches that it is righteousness to follow Torah and sin to oppose it. And by Torah, Israel is prohibited from partaking of the blood of any flesh. However, the particular long-standing Talmudic tradition, the circumcision ritual, Metzitzah, requires the mohel or circumciser, after making the circumcision, to place his lips on the penis of a child and to suck the blood of the infant's cut penis, thereby drawing the blood into his mouth. Now sure, the Talmud calls for spitting the blood out, but realistically, how can it be guaranteed that zero blood will be consumed when blood coats and sticks to just about any surface it comes into contact with, even to the point where it has to be scrubbed out with bleach? And seeing how Torah prohibits the partaking of any blood, why then would the Talmudic sages tempt any man by obligating him to receive the blood into his mouth as a normalized practice? Of course, it isn't hard to imagine that Jewish rabbis for ages have been partaking, consuming, tasting at the very least, baby blood after literally sucking it with his lips off of the Johnson of a small male child. Problem I and others are having is understanding how any of this could ever be counted as righteousness by Torah. Jewish community, what part of Torah is that?
Still, many defend the centuries-old practice.
You have more of a chance of getting hit by a car than getting herpes.
We still keep on doing it, and we will keep on doing it because that's what it says in our religion, that's what we should do.